tag video because tag videos are so interesting to watch. Anyways, but I thought they're cool to do, and I never did a tag video. I'm trying to get more into my YouTube channel, producing videos more and more, getting them pumped out, because I will put up a video and then I'll disappear, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I want to do YouTube. Like, I want to do YouTube just because it's fun, because I like to do, I'm a digital video major in college right now, and so like videos is my thing. So why not just experiment and play around with doing videos about just the regular fun stuff that I like to just talk about and sometimes don't have friends to talk about with. Yeah, I want to just grow a YouTube family, you know, like, and we just bond and talk and chat and laugh about all the stuff that I like to chat and talk and laugh about. If you're wondering what I'm reading the questions off of, this is my Samsung Galaxy S4. I want the S5 just because it's the 5. I don't want the Galaxy though, and I think I want a Note at the same time. So it's like, do I want the 5 or do I want the Note 4? I don't know. To the tag, shall we? How did you get your YouTube username? Well, my YouTube username used to be NisiOK, and that's just like, Nisi is what my parents sound like, all my family call me on my dad's side, like everybody called me Nisi. My real name is Janice. I don't go by my first name by nobody, but Nisi is what everybody called me, and so it was just like, I need to come up with something that's like, that'll make my YouTube name different. NisiOK, okay, like, okay. But I recently just changed it to what I go by now ever since I've been like in my older teenage years or whatever. Like once I got to college, really, I decided to like, I just named myself somebody else, but it's just who I am to myself. I am Jay. Everybody calls me Jay. I don't go by Janice, I go by the first letter of my name. And so Jay, and then Cozart came from one summer, I think my senior year summer. I was in this phase when I was liking Chief Keef a lot, and so it was just like J Cozart, and that's just what it is. It's my YouTube name, it's my Instagram name, it's my Twitter name, kinda, like, cause somebody already seemed to have taken J Cozart, so I had to make it Cozart J, but you know, you get it's me. If you could change your name to anything else, what would it be and why? Would it be my YouTube name or like my real name? If I could change my real name, I would change my name to like Elizabeth, because Elizabeth just sounds dapper, and I just feel so dapper sometimes. Elizabeth, like, do you hear the dapperness in it? If you go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? I probably more than likely would tell my younger self, because I started off school at a university. When I first graduated, I went to a dorm, stuff like that. I went to Eastern Michigan University, and then I stopped going there because I was just like, I want to go to a community college, work, and get an apartment, because that's what I seen a lot of the older kids doing that I hung around, because I always end up hanging around older kids. I never hang around kids my own age, because they're kids. I don't feel I'm a kid. But you know, it's all about maturity. And so if I could tell my younger self, I would tell my younger self, just stay at Eastern, stay at the 4-year university. Well, there's nothing wrong with a community college at all. Like, that was my plan. That's where I'm at now, and then I plan on transferring to a 4-year after I graduate. But you know, how old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? Probably like 6 or 7? I think 6. I feel like it was 6. Like, yes. What did you want to be when you were little? I never knew what I wanted to be when I was little. We always got to ask that question when we was in school, elementary school, even middle school, and I was always, because I'm such a creative human being, I just don't know what I want to do. I didn't know about being like an artist or photographer or a videographer or stuff like that when I was younger, so it's just like I was stuck at question mark. What do you order at Starbucks? When I go to Starbucks, I'll always order a vanilla bean. Is that what it is? Yeah, just vanilla bean. I asked for a vanilla bean. Cold, I don't care if it's cold, if it's hot outside, if it's warm outside, if it's kind of toasty outside, if it's kind of nippy outside. I want a vanilla bean. What's the hardest you've ever laughed? What's the hardest you've ever laughed? I don't know. I'm so weird. I don't know. Like, cause I have a whole lot of moments when I laugh real hard. Maybe, I think it's something recent. Okay, actually today, this morning, I laughed at myself for talking about how I laugh at myself. If you could play a musical instrument, what would it be and why? If I could play an instrument, it would definitely be the drums. I don't know why. I just know I want to play the drums. Well, maybe I do know why. Because they just look cool to me. Like, oh man, I went to the wrong tag. What's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? When I'm upset, I usually like to just plug in my earphones, either on the laptop or my phone. Usually on my phone since it's like in my hand most of the time, 98%. I'll just escape and go to YouTube and just fill my head up with all this knowledge, and then a little laughter, a little comedy, and then a little review. What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie, alright, don't call me ghetto. Well, right now, I don't know what my favorite movie is. Is there a TV show question? Let's do TV shows. My favorite TV shows right now is reality TV shows, and right now I'm really into Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and American Horror Story Freak Show. Have y'all been watching? What's one food that you cannot live without? I love chicken fettuccine alfredo. That is my favorite. I love chicken fettuccine alfredo. I like it with chicken and shrimp, but like Alfredo and the pasta, the sauce, the pasta, chicken, shrimp, all of it, the way it just together. Do like 3 mashed potatoes and gravy, and then chicken fettuccine alfredo or shrimp fettuccine alfredo, and sushi. I love shrimp sushi. What's your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert is ice cream. Just simple. Ice cream. I like vanilla, and then I'll settle for Neapolitan. And if it got strawberries and on the strawberry side of Neapolitan, like I won't eat them. I don't like fruit in things. And then fruit and food just don't mix to me. That's how I go. That's how I go. Your favorite pizza topping? I love ham and pineapples. That's my favorite combination. I love ham and pineapples. I just want to say I love ham and pineapples. And I just want to do a little quick update right quick. I just recently got a job at Domino's, and so I'm going to be making pizza and subs and cine sticks and volcano cakes. I think that's what they are. I never had those, but yeah, I'm definitely going to always make me some personal pizzas with ham and pineapple. Would you rather have the superpower to read minds or have the superpower to be invisible? I definitely would love to have the power to be invisible, because sometimes I do just want to be invisible. Like sometimes I want to like avoid people just because it's just like, sometimes I'm a self type person, not selfish, but just a self type person. Like I like to have my own bubble in my own space, and then it's like, all right, that was fun. See what the world is up to, and then I go to go be social. What did you do for your last birthday? My last birthday, I turned 19. I'm gonna be 20 in February 6th to be specific. So my last birthday, that was my first year in college. So my first birthday I celebrated while in college on campus in a dorm. So like it was this dude's birthday, and his birthday was like the same day as mine. So it was just like this combo thing. And he was all, I brought you a bottle, and like I don't drink, so it's just like, thanks for the bottle. He was pretty turned. If you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? One personal selfish wish would probably be to like just go be able to shop in all categories of shop. Can't even stand no more type shop. Forget feet hurt, cause like my feet hurt all the time when I shop, and it'd be like, I don't care. I still have things I have to look at. I didn't look at that store. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't look at that rack. But you can always go better with cameras. So I would love to just be able to get like a whole bunch of lenses, a different body, a different tripod, because this one is actually an old tripod, and you have to like screw the legs or whatever, instead of like just unclamp the thing, they slide down and you clamp it back so that they stay. Yeah, it's pretty like rustic. You gotta turn it, and then you gotta like let the leg down, but you gotta hold the leg and then turn it so it'll lock. Like it's too much. Okay, and this is the last question. What does OMG HHKP mean to you? I never heard of that. OMG HHKP. I never heard of that. Oh my gosh, he has kibble pimples. HHKP. If y'all know what that means, I'm definitely gonna Google that after this video. But if y'all already know what that means, comment below because I never heard it. That is the end of this tag. What was the name of this tag? 17 random questions tag. So yeah, that was the end of this tag by J. Cozart. I tagged everybody to do this video, and I would love if y'all did this video and did a video response, because video responses are cool to watch. People don't really do video responses no more. Like, I don't know, this new day and age, people just, usually it either be just like a comment, or people decide to make a whole YouTube channel from that one video. It's usually how I go. And I just want to say, everybody have a nice day.